Ow, werewolf in London. This has got to be the theme song. Can someone play that? Ow, werewolf in London. We are live and we are here and we're ready to go. Today is the first ever Call of the Wild show. You didn't know I was a werewolf, did you? But I got it in me. As you can see, it's a full moon here. All right, behind me here. It's going to get real. We are going to be playing all the things you ever wished was possible. We have Crazyhouse. We have 3-check, which I got to get my revenge right now against Pete. Okay, we got Chess 960. We got King of the Hill. We also have Losers and Bughouse and other things coming, but we're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on what's been brought in. Right now, if you're watching this show on twitch.tv/chess, go to chess.com. Scroll down at the bottom of the page and click try the new chess.com. If you're watching this on chess.com TV and you already have an account, scroll down at the bottom of the page, go try the new chess.com. Time to join the real world of the greatest chess website on the planet and to embrace it in all of its visual and new feature glory. It's time to get started. I'm going to play Pete right now because I'm furious that I lost to him yesterday in 3-check. We're going to play, me and Pete are going to play a best of 5. And I'm going to show you guys that I was a little tired. I was in a rush to get my kids going. And I actually had nightmares about what Pete did to me yesterday. I think C5 loses by force. I've actually been thinking about what I'm going to do next. That's right, Pete. That's right. The noise is about to be brought in. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play knight f6. Oh, wait, we're playing 1 minute 3-check? Wow, this is crazy. This is what it's all about. I'm going to bring my knight out. I also had bishop to b4 check, which might have been better. I would have been guaranteed at least 1 check. But in this way, I'm going to go and win a pawn. One of the keys is to try to play some version of real chess while you do this. Because otherwise you will lose. So I'm trying to play decent moves. See, he'd love to sacrifice and get his first check. Oh, but that's game over. He just blundered into the loss. That's 1 check. That's 2 check. You ready for this? Let me show you what happens when you get that 3rd check. So how do you play this game? It's a regular game of chess, but again, if you get 3 checks, you win. So look at these little checks over here. It's honestly one of the most fun variants I've ever played. It adds this like element that like at any moment you could lose to just anybody. And as we saw, I got crushed by Pete yesterday. So that's 1. We're playing a best of 5. Playing a best of 5, Pete. Now I'm going to show you what it is to play black against me in 3-check. All right, let's go get this check. Because I've already, look at that. That's 2 checks. Resigns. I'm going to go get that 3rd check, baby girl. I'm going to go get that 3rd check. You can't stop it. It's only a matter of time before I get that 3rd check. Here it comes. Here it comes. It's coming. Actually, if he plays bishop e7. Oh, he had bishop e7. Game over. 3 checks. So now, if he had played bishop e7 instead, I think our analysis feature in these wilds isn't quite working yet. If he had played bishop e7 instead, I don't want to play d3 because that would give him this check here. I think the best move is knight to c3 to defend this pawn, and then try to get out and try to create a scenario where I can check more here. But the game is never over, and one of the things that makes it so exciting is even if you're being outplayed, your opponent blunders into a forced check combination and it's over. So here we go. Best of 5. Pete, you better get that comeback going. Okay, so I'm going to avoid this whole bishop to c4 thing again and just develop. Oh, that might have been a mistake by me. He should have played bishop b5, but I would have had bishop d7, and that would have avoided check. So I'm still in decent shape, and now I'm going to get my first check and win the bishop at the same time. Okay, so he likes me to take with the king, right? Because then he can get his 2nd check, but it's not happening. Uh-oh. Okay, so I'm in trouble. Pete's figuring it out. He has 2 checks. If I had played any other move, I think I would have been lost. So now I'm literally living on the edge. Can someone play Bon Jovi? Living on a prayer. Oh, I think I'm lost. Look at that. Look at that. He beat me. If I move my king to f6 or f7, there's bishop check. We'll see if he sees bishop e8 check. Okay, so Pete strikes back. It's not over yet. Pete is learning. That's it. The best of 5 is on. All right, here we go. So let's see here. This is my chance to put him away. Wait, I've already won 3 games? Oh, no, I beat him at Crazyhouse. That was different. Okay, so... It's very difficult, right? Because you want to play d4 and get your other bishop out to block his bishop. But if you do, you know, you open the door. But I think that was a mistake. Because now I can play c3 and d4 and he has no checks. So I think that was actually a big mistake by Pete. Create a position where, you know, we created a position where he actually allowed me to open the center and develop without risking checks. So I think that was not his best. But I need to get myself in position to really do some damage here against his king. I don't just want to sack queens, right? We're stopping bishop h4. We want to get more pieces out to go after f7. Okay. Okay, it's actually not that big of a deal, I don't think. He gets 1 check. But I'm really not that worried about it. If he goes for his second check, he's really on tilt here. He's going all in. He's playing the 3-check gambit. Oh no. And I'm underestimating his potential. I have no checks. How is he doing this? Okay, let's go get some checks. Oh, I only have 12 seconds. I can also win by checkmate. Boom. You can also win by checkmate, Pete. What you should have done there, dude, was just castled long. If you castle long, you get the king out, and like I think I'm in big trouble. I mean, probably I would take your knight, but then you just go all in, right? You try to get the checks as much as you can. But see, he went in for the full 3-check gambit, which is like he's sacrificing everybody at this point just to get that 3rd check. And I think he's going to lose because even if he castled long and I take, and then he plays b4 to open up the bishop with check, I can put my king on a dark square. One of the biggest disadvantages in 3 checks is to lose the bishop pair because the king can hide on a certain color complex and you don't have any way to check him on the long diagonals. Look at that. We're already delivering educational content in wild variants. Game on. All right, Pete, you went down. Everybody, the door will be open to you soon, but right now, there's a mission. There's a mission that I have. And that mission is to take on our senior editor, the one who makes all the magic happen behind all the content you read and watch. He writes the intros, he edits everything. But the other thing Pete does is obsess over the opportunity to beat me in Rochambeau in rock, paper, scissors. So he and I are going to play a best of 7 right now. Then we're going to go back to Call of Wild. How can you get involved in rock, paper, scissors? Well, you can go to GameIQ.com, which is Gambit.com. It's part of the company. We have all kinds of interesting strategy games here. It's actually a lot of fun. But I'm not here to mess around or to promote another website. I'm here to settle a score. I'm here to it's grudge match time. I'm going to seek a game. Wait a second. How do I share it with you again? I'm seeking a game. I don't want anybody else to accept it. There's probably people watching the show. So I'm going to add a friend. So now I can give you the link directly. Let's give you the link directly here. Come and join the game. Here we go. Is that Pete? Are you the parakeet? I can only assume you're the parakeet. I don't know if you're the parakeet. Are you? Pete, communication is key to any relationship. Okay? No communication is a communication. Yes. Oh no, it went away. All right, let's do it again. All right, Pete, here we go. This is it. I'm nervous. I'm nervous because rock, paper, scissors is where the magic happens. I'm going to take the risk that he's going rock first time. Boom. You know why? Because Pete's a little predictable. He's going to want to chase me, but I'm not going to let him. I'm not going to let him chase. I'm going to mix it up right when he doesn't expect it. Ah, he's a chaser. He's a chaser. Okay. A chaser is a dangerous one because they understand the overall strategy. I'm going to see where he goes psychologically from here. Okay, so he's forcing my hand. He's forcing my hand right now. He's forcing my hand to move, but I'm going to stick with it and psychologically mess with him. Okay, so he anticipated that. He anticipated that. And now I'm taking a big risk that he's going back to paper. He thinks just like I do. This is a battle for the ages. Okay. So do we stick or do we go? Should I stay or should I go now? I think I stick. No! He anticipates the way I'm thinking. Pete, you're a master of the psychological warfare. All right, let's try to mix it up and do unexpected stuff. Look at that. He just crushed me. Pete just crushed me. The parakeet won. Well, we're playing again because I guarantee you with a little bit of time, I'm going to take him out. Remember, we're playing a best of 7. It's best of 7 overall. Every game is a best of 7. So he's up 1-0. Here we go. Yep. That's right, Pete. That's right, buddy. That's right, buddy. Now you're thinking. Now I'm in your head. Now I'm all up in that head, dancing with paper. Boom. He anticipates it. He doesn't stay put, does he? He rarely stays put. He seems to not stay put very often, but I'm going to... And again, he's anticipating my user flow. He's anticipating my user flow, so I'm going to try to flip the script and go to paper, anticipating rock. He thinks like I do. All right, so now, in the same sort of like psychological battle, I'm going to anticipate that he stays, expecting me to go with rock. Mind blown. Mind blown. Mind blown. He's going with paper now, participating rock? No, we have to stay. We're chasing each other. We're chasing each other. He's going to go to scissors, expecting me to go to paper, but I'm going to stick with rock and beat him. Darn it. Yes. Yes. Pete, I know your pattern now. I know your pattern, young man. I'm all up in that business. Crananigans right now. Don't go with rock. Stick with scissors. Stick with scissors. Here we go. Win. 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 That's right. Becoming more predictable you are. Becoming more predictable you are, young man. Boom. Boom. Bam. That's right. You know what? There is a spiritual connection between you and your opponent when you play Rochambeau. You think that's not true? Try it. All right. There's a battle going on right here. It's called telekinesis, Kyle. Let's do it. Paper beats rock. 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 Gonna do it again. Gonna do it again. Gonna paper beats rock. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. All right. All right. Now what? Bam. He's stuck with it, expecting me to stick with it, but I didn't. Now he's going to flip. He's going to flip because he's nervous. He wants to change from rock. I was right there with you. I was right there with you. Stick with it. Stick with it. It just came to me. Stick with it. Boom. Stuck with it. It came to me. Stuck with it. Now switch it up. Stick with it. And then win the game. Stick with it. Darn it. Okay, so where's he going now? I think he's going to paper. Oh, sly dog. Sly dog. Sly dog. Stick with it. It's coming down to the wire. Coming down to the wire. Next win wins. Anticipating rock. Anticipating rock. No! Okay. Okay. So 1-1. No, 2-1. He wins. 2-1. He's up. It's a best of 7. You pretty much always want to start with rock. I think it's a pretty high percentage play. Most people do it. It almost just feels more comfortable, right? And then you anticipate them to stay again. But he doesn't. I'm going to stick with it. Anticipating him to go to rock, thinking I'm going to scissors. And he thinks just like I do. He thinks just like I do. Switch. Oh, I tried to switch. I tried to switch at the last second. I knew it. And I tried to click it, but it already went gray. That's why this game is so fun, because it's speed chess. Oh, I tried to switch again. Oh, but that time it would have... Actually, I did try to switch again to what I would have won with. Ah, now he's all in my head. Ah, all right. Well, that helps. That helps. Chase. 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 Now chase. Now chase with it. Now run with it. Now expect him to chase, so go back. Darn it. Darn it. Should have chased with 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 it. Let's get scissors coming. Ah. Okay. He's just chasing. He's just playing the way that they talk about psychologically, and I'm trying to bust it up. I'm trying to change the flow, and he's just playing opening theory here. That's right. You can't beat opening. You can't beat creativity with opening theory, Pete. Ah. Coming down to the wire. Coming down to the wire. All right. Pete's up 3-1. I don't know how he won that. Okay, well, I'm trying to be a little too predictable. He's going with the high percentage play, which is you chase the last thing that the person beat you with. And when you chase, often they're more likely to switch. It's like a whole thing. You can look it up. It's a whole psychological thing. But I'm mixing up the opening theory. I'm going with, it's like the equivalent of making up my own positional approach here. I'm going to anticipate rock, and I'm going to go with paper. And he already knew I was going to do that. So now he's going to chase me. I'm not going to allow it. I'm going to stay with paper. Rock time, buddy. Oh, yeah, you think so, huh? You think so. You're going to stick. You're going to stay with paper again. And guess who's going to take you down, homie? This guy. Boom. Boom. Anticipation, Holmes. Get some. So is he going to chase? I think he's going to chase, and I'm going to anticipate the chase. Bam! I did it. Comeback time. Comeback time, all right? Epic comeback starts right now. Epic comeback starts right now. What? I timed out? No, I didn't time out. That was weird. Rock beats paper. Oh. Epic comeback starts right now. Oh, he's thinking about everything that I'm thinking about. I shouldn't have switched. Oh, but I did it. I did it. And now I'm going to do it. Come on, rock, rock. I know you're thinking rock. This is one of the most difficult games I've ever played. He's like in my head. He's going to go with paper? No. Damn it, you did. Darn it. All right. Let's bring the noise. Bring the noise. Yes. Ah. Stick with it. He's going to rock. Yes. Yes. He thought I was going to rock. That's it. We still have a match. It's 3-2. Best of 7. Epic finale. Rock, paper, scissors. If I win again, we go to a game 7. Pete's up 3-2. I have to win. I have to win. Is he going to stick with rock or go with paper? He's seen me stick with rock too much. He's going to paper. Darn it. All right. Don't let him inside your head. He's anticipating a switch, a change. Let's go back to rock. Bam. Bam. He wanted me to chase, but I switched it. I flipped that script. Now he's going to try to chase, but he's going to anticipate my chase. I'm sticking with rock. He's on scissors. Oh, he did chase. He went back to the old school. I'm going to stay with a high percentage play. Sticking with rock. All right, this is where he's flexing his muscles. He's showing that he's just on another level right now as far as rock, paper, scissors go. He's just on another level. All right, but I have a chance. So if I beat scissors with rock, go back to paper. That's it. I lost. Okay, well, that means Pete is the current champion. You guys saw me destroy Jay, okay? Co-founder, chess.com, architect behind Gambit and Game IQ. You guys saw me destroy Jay. I destroyed Jay's face. I face melted him. Right? It's like, smiling, smiling. Right? That's what I did to Jay. Pete just did that to me. So Pete is the reigning champion. You know what? I'm not a sore loser. I'm just a frustrated loser because I always believe I should win. But I'm not a sore loser. Pete played better. He knows game theory. He knows rock, paper, scissors theory, so he's very good at anticipating when I'm going to switch and everything, and he did phenomenal. You played phenomenal, Pete. But this isn't about you. This show's about me. No, I'm kidding. And right now, we're back to chess.com. We're back to chess.com as the challenges start to come in. What we need, everybody, is challenges to Crazyhouse. Wait, is this... Oh, this is regular chess? Oh, it's regular chess. All right, sorry, I got to play this guy into some regular chess, and then we'll go back, and then we will go back. So give me a minute to play this guy in some regular chess, and then we are back to variance. I need you guys to challenge me to some variance here. That was a little strange. What did I do? I did something wrong, didn't I? I did something wrong. But his position is still a bit of a mess. Oh, what was I thinking there? I don't know. What? How is this not just winning? I don't even know. Boom. Boom. Checolino Lishlamba. All right, kids, this isn't about real chess. This is about chess.com's new wild variants. Received my first challenge to King of the Hill. If you're not excited, I don't know what's wrong with you. What are the rules to King of the Hill? Very simple. Just like a regular chess game, but if your king even touches one of the top 4 squares, the top of the hill, you win. This is one of the most interesting variants because really, I think more than any of the others, 3-check, losers, Crazyhouse, this one is really very much a pure chess game, and you need to play it as such because the chances of surviving, a catwalk, as they say, walking your king out into the middle of the board are very slim when there's a lot of pieces on the board. Okay, but he's going for it. In the process of doing so, I'm going to checkmate him. So he's thinking, now's a good time, but I don't think it's the right time. I think the best time is after more pieces have been traded. So now it's going to get a little bit riskier, right? Now he's gonna try to start bringing that king up, as he should. And I'm gonna say, no, Scott. How about no, Scott? How about no? How about no, Scott? So now I just got to get my king into the middle squares. Oh no. Oh no. He's getting close. He's getting close. But close is no cigar? Okay, I won on time. You know, bullet games in these variants is really tough. I don't mind if you guys want to challenge me to, like, you know, 3-0 and that sort of thing, because I think it's all still so new. We're all in this together. We're exploring ourselves. We're experimenting a little bit. We're trying to find ourselves. It's very much that time in our life. Right now we're trying to find ourselves as we morph into werewolves, right? The moon is up. I'm about to go all in this. So I think I was going to win this, though. I think I was going to get this pawn, and I don't see him getting access to the squares immediately with my rook having cut him off. But he might have had a chance. So, all right, we got our first title player variant matchup here with Matty D. Perrine, well-known chess coach for Chess University. You can join the chess.com University group. Runs his own show as well. So we have Crazyhouse going here. I don't know a lot of Crazyhouse theory. I know guys who do and who are just really, really good. So I don't know a lot of that stuff. I know that it's very, very risky to probably play the way I'm playing, right? And of course, I also need to remember that it is bullet, right? It's bullet. And that's important to remember, because in addition to the wild variant we're playing, time is of the essence. So I'm not too worried about this over here. I thought he might go for that. I wasn't that worried about it. I'm more interested in the destruction. Okay. If he takes there, I'll probably take with the pawn. No, he doesn't. Okay, I've run out of pieces. But what I need is to get into that square. I don't see a way to do it. Oh, interesting. He just castles, huh? This is when it gets crazy. Call me maybe. Hey, I just met you. And this is crazy. But here's my number. So call me, baby. Oh, he's going to flag me. He's just playing very, very smart chess right now. Did I flag him with 0.6 seconds on the clock? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Well, I think I should do like a wolf howl. Now we need new sound effects, right? We need new sound effects for every time we have a new show, right? I think that if I'm thinking about doing a wolf howl, if I'm thinking about doing a wolf howl, we need to find a sound effect, kind of like we ring the bell, you know? I don't know. It might not be possible to do a wolf howl, though.
Nothing is impossible.
Well, don't yell at me about it, Shia, okay? I understand what you think, but that's maybe not what I think, okay? Maybe that's what you need to understand, is that I'm nervous about doing a wolf howl. I think it's impossible, Shia. Maybe you need to pull it together and stop studying. Okay, I get it. Back to the game. Here we go. Let's get our first 3-0 Crazy House game going here. Against Kingly Bingley. I need to learn some Crazy House theory. It should be a little bit similar to Bug House, maybe. I need to call up my buddy, Kazim Gulamali, who, by the way, is considered by many to be the world's best Bug House and Crazy House player. So I'll see if he's on Skype. Yeah, he's real good. He could give us some advice right now on how to get better at these games. Okay, so, you know, I know the temptation is to go to Sacktown, but I feel like there has to be some balance to playing more regular chess along with playing hyper-aggressive chess in Crazy House, because it's not like Bug House where you have the, you know, the unexpected factor too. You don't always know what's coming from your partner, right? I feel like you can kind of control the tactics a little bit more here too, because you're able to calculate combinations knowing exactly what pieces you're getting along the way. So, because, you know, the piece you get is the piece you take. Those of you who don't know yet how to play the variants, we have content that will come out very soon explaining all the rules and tips and strategies for playing our variants. So we will be delivering content on that soon to help you become better at what you've always wanted to be good at and you didn't even know it. Chess variants. All right. So he has a pawn, but it's not doing him very much good. He's also taking a lot of time here. So if I take there, so here's how you calculate these combinations. If I take, I get a knight right away. If he takes, I get another pawn, right? I can also take this pawn and hit f7. If I take with the bishop, I clear the g7 square, and now I have a knight to drop with check. So you always want to calculate what squares you're clearing and what pieces you're getting, because then you can drop a piece, right? Like right now, dropping a piece on g7 isn't possible, but once I take here, it becomes possible. But I'm torn. Should I take with the pawn and then take here and try to gang up on f7, or take with the bishop and clear the g7 square? I think taking with the pawn seems to be the more aggressive approach, because there's a forced move order I didn't accurately consider the first time, which is important in these Crazy House and Bug House variants, that you don't only go with one move order. So if he had taken g5, I was going to take f7 with check first, right? Instead of taking with the knight and allowing like an opportunity where there's no check, checks are just a premium, right? So the moment you start taking and checking your opponent is the moment things start to really, you know, get loose for them. So here might be a good time to offer a queen trade, because if he trades queens, I'm the one who's sort of on the initiative right now, right? So you'd think that would help me. I don't have a ton of pieces, but if I can place a knight on g7 and trade a queen on e7, then I can drop that queen on e8 protected by the knight. He takes g7, and if I had another knight to drop on f5 or h5, the attack would really get out of control. But I don't have that yet. But he's in sort of a pickle, because if he blocks with anybody else here, I'm just going to take f6. In fact, if he blocks with the queen, I might just take f6 anyway, right? So now I'm definitely going to take it, because that pawn's pinned. I'm threatening to win the rook, which, you know, minor pieces are just as good as rooks in these Crazy House, Bug House games, but in this situation, it's the rook is going to be really valuable because the king is so trapped. So I think I'm getting closer to winning this one. I'm going to take with check and then drop, or am I going to drop for mate that I didn't even see coming until he played rook g8? That's what I'm going to do. That was fun. That was fun. Next game. Let's take on Chess Guy 1012. Another Crazy House affair. Another Crazy House affair. Another day, another dime. Another Crazy House rhyme time. Another Crazy House rhyme time. So I'm gonna go for the chain on the dark squares. The chain on the dark squares isn't as effective as the chain on the light squares, I don't think, because the light squares obviously go for f7, which we all know is the weakest square on the board. But they are space gaining, right? And they are restrictive as far as where they put their pieces. So I think it's useful. I'll take it, assuming that getting the knight going here is probably a decent idea. I'm not sure I would sack until I get the other knight developed, but we'll see. Maybe he'll give me the light square bishop. One nice thing about him giving me the light square bishop is now there's threats of e6. We'll see if he sees it. Okay, he did see it. All right, so let's get developed. Let's bring more pieces to the party. He's just going to rinse and repeat, so I'm going to take with the knight instead. I don't want to go for the whole rinse and repeat process. I'm not into shampoo. Let's take here and then give check and start opening up, or is he's kind of trying to play the old, like, let me go to Sacktown and see how I deal with it, right? He's trying to, like, call my bluff, see what I'm able to create by going to Sacktown. But I have an idea. Ooh, interesting. He neglects it. I can block with the bishop or just push the pawn. If I push the pawn, though, I open up that square on d3. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to block with the bishop and gain a tempo on the queen. My idea, by the way, if he had taken the knight, was to trade on e7, then drop a pawn on d6 and have this huge, big dark square thing going on. So that was my idea. But I don't think that this is the best trade for him, because right now he's trading pieces, but not really, like, limiting, like, the scope of my attack. So I just think that's just giving me more firepower. I'm going to bring the knight to b7 now so I can relocate it to c5. Combinations that are a little bit slow like that, where you're not playing a check even after you've sacked the house, are more possible in Crazyhouse than they are in Bughouse. Because again, I have a pretty good control over this game, right? Because I know exactly what he has and I know what he's getting. Whereas in Bughouse, you don't always know what the partner's going to hand them next, right? So now I feel pretty good about where this is going. I keep developing the attack. Of course, I could have taken e6 with tempo as well, forking the queen and knight, but at this point, I'm just rocking and rolling, right? I mean, I don't even know if I want the queen. Do I want to play d7 or do I want the knight? I honestly feel like the knight is more valuable here. The knight is even more valuable than the queen. So again, one of the counter strategies for you to learn if you're ever playing against somebody in Crazyhouse or Bughouse is the moment they don't play a check, like that last move I played that wasn't a check, he should be considering to sacrifice his knights and bishops around my king and try to create something. But again, it's harder to recover in Crazyhouse than it is in Bughouse and do that, because in Crazyhouse, I know exactly what you have. And so I can play more chess moves, right? I feel like I have the potential to be better at chess as a stronger chess player than I do at Bughouse, where there's just so much more randomness. Now it seems like we should be getting close to a mate, right? Like, where's the drop for mate? I know I can drop pieces and try to win, but if I take there and then drop my knight, that's mate. That's how you do it. That's how you do it in Crazyhouse. Boom. Always calculate what squares you're opening up and what pieces could then fill those squares. So the combinations sort of build on themselves. It's like chess on steroids. And I don't mean that in, like, I mean, on HGH, right? Whatever. I don't know. Whatever's appropriate to think of these days. So that was fun. We got a lot more people trying to jump in on this. A lot of people trying to get involved. What is this show, by the way? It's Call of the Wild. Chess.com launched Wild Variants, multiple Wild Variants yesterday. If you're on twitch.tv/chess or chess.com TV, make sure you are playing with the new chess.com and go give it a spin. All right, Matty DePerine is back for more, and now we're playing 3-0. He decided that 1-0 was to my advantage, probably because I'm a faster player. So now we're playing 3-0. Ooh. I don't know how you're doing this, Matty. I think this is risky business for Crazyhouse. I think this is risky business. I can take and get a couple of knights, right? Man, that feels so good, Hollywood. Feels real nice. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to go take it. I'm going to take here. I got two knights. I'm going to start placing them on the weak squares. The key is to understand you don't always have to go after the light squares. Sometimes you go after the dark squares because it's the easiest to attack, or it's what they left behind. So, again, also with Crazyhouse, you have to go back to playing more regular chess moves because you're not always just going to crush your opponent with an attack, right? It's not the overwhelming onslaught where your partner sees what's going on and they start sacking. And, I don't have just like, I don't think it was worth sacking there. I think Kazem would have been proud of me for that. I think that these were the correct decisions. You have to be careful bringing the queen out early, huh? So, okay, well now pawns are going to be coming off the board, right? Let's see what happens. We both have a pawn now. Maybe we'll both have another knight to drop. We're both anticipating the other person trying to drop and start prying us open. I'm going to put that pawn on kind of an annoying square on c6. Not necessarily a forcing move, but it creates these tactical problems. Right now I get this bishop. I'd like for that to continue to build. That was kind of irritating, I'm not going to lie. I didn't really see that move coming. So he can take h3 and then drop a pony on g2, but where's the attack go from there? I'm not sure. Where's his knockout blow that follows up? I don't see any immediate access in. So I got to get back to what got me here, right? Oh, that was a really nice idea by him. I didn't see that coming. So I'm gonna be going to Queen Sacktown. That was a really great idea because he created the opening for the knight, which wasn't there before. Now, fortunately, it's Crazyhouse, and so sometimes the loss of the queen for the elimination of your opponent's initiative is actually not the worst thing that could happen, right? So he has a queen to drop, so we have to be careful. I'm gonna bring more pieces into the attack instead of dropping the pieces I already have. So now he's threatening to drop on e3. So this is getting really dicey for me. This is getting really, really dicey. I don't expect to survive this one. I think he's gonna be taking me down. I'd have to find some way to start, opening things up in a way that I haven't done so far. So he's I'm trying to just play a little faster, I guess. I don't feel very good about my chances right now. What's he doing? He's trying to draw me out so he can drop a knight with check and then beat me. Also a very good decision. Matty is good. He understands how to play this. So by dropping the pawn there, he created basically a forced mate, and now he's going to get me. Now he's likely to get me here. Likely to get me. Chances of survival, slim to none. That's the key. I mean, he really developed the initiative in a way that should be a good example for everybody. He placed pieces to open up new squares, new inroads. And I honestly didn't properly anticipate what his plans were, and I'm getting punished for it. But we'll play again. We will play again. It's not over just yet. It's about to be over. I think it's mate now. Mate in 2. So after I take it, he takes, and now queen h4 is mate. So very good. Matty took me down. I want another piece. Let's do it again. Let's do it. I want the whole thing. I want the whole thing here. See if I can improve my my Crazyhouse chess second game around. Because I feel like he gave me a good lesson there. I really was a little bit careless with the with the dealing of black's threats last game. It's the truth. I was a little careless. So now I'm going to have to take it. So I'm anticipating issues for me. So I'm going to try to avoid some of the things he's going to try to do to me. So now I'm going to take there, and if he lets me, I'll drop another. No, I'll try to build on it, I guess. Because I didn't see the immediate follow-up, the immediate firepower, right? So I decided not to go to all Sacktown and lose my potential for an initiative here. So now I can take, and I get the knight, right? I don't know that the knight is the piece I really want, though, to be honest. At least not immediately. Cosm probably wouldn't be too proud of that move, but just doing my best here. What would Cosm do? WWKD. He takes it. I'm a little surprised by that. What's he doing? Did he think I was going to take with the knight so he could place the pawn there? I like that move because now he gave me a diagonal. I feel like the diagonal piece here is much more dangerous potentially than the knight would have been. So I'm happy that he did that. So unless he launches an all-out slaughter sack attack that I'm unable to deal with, I still feel pretty good about this. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, he has to do that now, I think. I think he was probably not thrilled by his last decision either. So now the question is, though, am I ready to go all out, or should I be a little more disciplined than that? I don't know. I guess I'm gonna make some trades. And now I'm gonna play here. So that I can eliminate this bishop that's really been bothering me. I'm close to having like a sack mate, right? Like diagonal, diagonal, diagonal. Like you get things. I mean, I'm close to, I think, launching a pretty big initiative. Interesting. So he's just like, I don't even care, man. And I'm like, all right, well, guess I'm gonna go for this anyway. So if he puts a piece here, ooh, I'd really like to have something nasty here. I feel like I'm bringing the heat now. I don't know that this has been. Now he's dropping the queen, and with it, I think my attack remains strong. So so that's nice. So he takes it. I'm going to take it, and now I'd like to. He's got pawns, though. Got to be careful about pawns. So I should play a move like this. Threatens to just drop the queen mate, and that's pretty irritating for him. And once he takes it, I'm going to gobble up this guy. And now I'm threatening, or at least I'm bringing everybody over to the king side. So we'll play best of 3 with Maddie here, and then we'll open up the challenges. I want to play some 3-check, too. Ooh, Sheboygan. Interesting. So he's trying to... He's defending as best he can, right? Sure is. But now it's mate. Pre-move. See how you can pre-move drop? How cool is that, right? So obviously if he had moved his king, I was going to drop the queen here. All right, so one more rematch. Let's do it. Rematch. Bueller. Maddie. Maddie? Don't leave me hanging here, bro. Bro town. What's going on? Matt? Matt? Oops. Let's play. All right, we're playing best of 3, brother. Come on, man. Got to give the people what they want. They want to know who's going to win this battle. It's 1-1. We both won as black, right? That's kind of funny. All right, so apparently what I did last time with D4 wasn't the greatest, but maybe this time I'll take it and play something a little bit different. I don't know. So apparently he knows what he's doing here, because this is what he did last time, and he's repeating it. So he must have some idea that he knows what he's doing. Sure looks like he does. Wow, I'm just getting crushed already, huh? I'm getting crushed already. Crazyhouse is so much fun. Could you guys see how much fun I'm having right now? Do you see how much fun I'm having? Do you get it? Kidding. Love you. Love you. Love you. Yeah, you would do that, wouldn't you, Maddie? It's not very nice of you. He wants the bishop. Makes sense. And he wants to just repeat. I think bishop g2 is better, but okay. But I'm not going to complain. I think I got to try to defend with a pawn now, I guess. Seems to make some sense. Playing a little faster this time, so at the very least, if Matt crushes me again, maybe I can flag him, right? After all, it's always blitz chess. He's going to try to trap my queen. Things just got wild. This just became the call of the wild. Awoo! Awoo! Werewolf in London. Awoo! Werewolf in London. Now, how do I keep the attack going? I don't see it. Don't move until you see it. I don't see it. Don't move until you see it. I don't see it, Josh. Things just got wild. My queen is trapped. He's winning my queen, but I'm also winning his queen. I don't even know what he's doing right now. I'm going to go here. Man, if I had a knight, it would be mate. But I don't. I want it. I mean, knight with the queen, not just knight in general, a knight with the queen. See, the problem is he's calling my bluff now because he knows that I'm not really in the position to be the one on the attack because he's got a lot more pieces than I do, and I am running out of firepower. He's already looking to like land a knight, you know, and then another, and then more pieces. So this is just like super dangerous for me. And I don't see a way to survive if I don't try to develop a piece or do something. Yeah, this is real tough. I think I'm probably going to be losing this one because now his attack is about to get out of control. But he doesn't have a ton of time to calculate the mate. That might be my only chance. He doesn't have a ton of time to calculate the forced mating sequence. Wow. He still wants my queen, huh? It seems a little odd. back up, I guess. Oh, he has an idea. He doesn't have any more knights, though. He doesn't have any more knights, though. But he does have a lot of threats. Oh, wait, that wasn't right by me. I know I'm probably getting mated here. Look at that. Poetic justice. He flags me with 0.6 seconds on his clock, just like I did in the first game. I think I didn't realize that I was up on time, but it looks like if I had been playing faster, I might have. I mean, here I had 2.5 to 1 seconds, but I was trying to make move. I should have just started pre-moving like he was. He just started pre-moving out the game and just ran with the king, which was a very smart, practical decision. If I had done the same, I might have won. But I tip my hat to Matty. He takes me down. Best 2 out of 3 in Crazyhouse. My first ever Crazyhouse like match with a title player. I go down swinging, but that was a ton of fun. That was really, really scary too. That was just like, oh my gosh, right, nerve wracking. Let's play a couple 1-0 games before we call it. Believe it or not, there's a lot on my plate today. A lot of work for Chess Kid. A lot of things going on that I need to do for Chess.com as a company. Besides just sit here and they're like, Danny, you do other things? Ugh. Believe it or not, I do. Should we play our first ever wild simul? Yeah. We have 3 check? Wait, don't pre-move in a wild simul, Danny. Okay, what games are these? This is Crazyhouse? Okay. Okay, this is Crazyhouse. And this one is 3 check. Obviously, focusing on the 1-minute Crazyhouse game probably makes the most sense. I got a couple of pawns here. He's playing with 1 piece. That's probably not a very good recipe, especially when you then lose that 1 piece and help me launch my attack at the same time. I'm going to guess he shouldn't survive this. Wow, that was a fun checkmate. Okay, back to 3 check. Okay, I'm spotting him odds in this wild variant simul. Ooh, Werewolf in London. A very defensive-minded game we're playing here. We're both very aware of the other person's potential to check us and win. All right, I'm going to do it knowing he's going to go e5. That's okay. I know what he's after. One check. So now I'm going to ignore the knight and get out. One check for him. He's got one check. I have nil. Ooh, he's threatening a second check. Wow, I didn't see that. I'm definitely going to be up against it now, with only one check needed by him to win. Only one check needed by the legend Master Baloo, and he wins. Oh no. It's game, right? Almost game. It was only for me to stop the check. This is intense. I'm down 2 checks to none. I'm up a piece in the position, but it means nothing at this point. I might as well be down a rook. I have to be careful with every single move I play. But I just realized I'm threatening a brilliant combination. One check, 2 checks. No matter where he goes, I get a third check. Oh my gosh! I just won after being totally on the ropes. How awesome was that? I was just like, I'm down. He's got 2 checks to none. Tons of pressure on my king. I have to be careful with every move I play. But I suddenly realized that rook f7 was actually not only the only way to defend queen takes e6 check, but it was also threatening queen takes g2, rook to g7, rook sacrifices on any square, mate. No matter where he went, I had a sacrifice with the rook. Also, on this and this, I had knight check, but it didn't matter. How friggin' sweet was that? You guys, come on. Give me a golf clap at least. If you're not going to like be cheering right now, at least go. Right? Wow. That was awesome. That was awesome. Man, I got lucky there, but I'm also learning. Every time I'm playing one of these variants, I'm learning more and more about the process, right? We also had this game in the, we also had the Crazyhouse game, right? One thing you could submit, Matt, is it'd be nice if the design moved these checks over so that they were lined up in the same space that the pieces are in Crazyhouse. One, for visual presentation, I think it's more consistent to have them outside the board. And 2, it would prevent this like format where like it just changes the screen capture depending on what you're playing. Then all variants would be the same. So that would be something I would request, and you can definitely use the highlight from the show here to show the issue with that. But all right, everybody, guess what? I have a lot of work to do. my inbox is piling up. I got we're working on huge events for you guys, Grandmaster Blitz battles. Obviously, we're building product all the time and testing out features, and you wait till you see things coming as far as our new computer analysis tools, the ability to save it. It's just awesome. If you're not using the newchess.com yet, it is now officially, as of this moment, a you problem, not an us problem, okay? We're working hard to give you everything you've ever wanted in a chess website. Thanks for watching the show. Go play your own variants and have fun with it. Get better than me, and then the next time I do this Call of the Wild show, you'll totally just beat me around the board. It'll be awesome. Because I'm certainly not going to have as much time to play as probably a lot of other people. Got to go write some curriculum for Chess Kid. We're growing chess into schools. We're doing so much. And I'm also going to go practice Rochambeau because I'm going to take Pete down. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing, a little bit embarrassing, that Pete beat me in rock paper scissors. So only because of all the trash I've talked. I talk a lot of smack. All right, everybody. Peace.